almondy taste.
Yeah.
I will stick to the apple.
It's good.
You're missing out, friend. Just saying.
Pumpkin.
Sour cream, apple walnut.
Sour cream?
So good. Little tang.
Never. Don't even
Okay, now that we're all relatively stuffed, do we want to talk about our day?
I mean, what's there to talk about?
Well,
The plan. I think we're going to reach out, right?
Yeah, well, so folks that we could reach out to are Asik, maybe he'll or know someone who has information about these places. Or we talked about calling someone in the assembly or Astrid?
Yeah, the assembly gets dicey because we're gonna have to lie real good.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be Fest that reaches out?
And I got the one spell left today.
Oh, just the one.
Okay.
You know, we've been doing a lot.
good call.
And just for an overarching strategy, are we at some point going to take Vess's body back to the Cerberus assembly and be like, she died a long time ago, here's proof, just trying to clear the record? Or are we going to drop her out the window and say she died out in the wilderness by herself?
Well, this is a possible positive of contacting
Hey,
Astrid because we...
you guys,
Interesting point.
guess what?
I just was real curious. So I assume Vess isn't gonna meet us there because she's dead.
Yes, Dagon, you are within the circle of trust now. This is a very
Boy.
complicated situation.
Right?
Wait a second.
Assembly and be...
Little tang.
Never. Don't even
Okay, now that we're all relatively stuffed, do we want to talk about our day?
I mean, what's there to talk about?
Well,
The plan. I think we're going to reach out, right?
Yeah, well, so folks that we could reach out to are Asik, maybe he'll or know someone who has information about these places. Or we talked about calling someone in the assembly or Astrid?
Yeah, the assembly gets dicey because we're gonna have to lie real good.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be Fest that reaches out?
And I got the one spell left today.
Oh, just the one.
Okay.
You know, we've been doing a lot.
good call.
And just for an overarching strategy, are we at some point going to take Vess's body back to the Cerberus assembly and be like, she died a long time ago, here's proof, just trying to clear the record? Or are we going to drop her out the window and say she died out in the wilderness by herself?
Well, this is a possible positive of contacting
Hey,
Astrid because we...
you guys,
Interesting point.
guess what?
I just was real curious. So I assume Vess isn't gonna meet us there because she's dead.
Yes, Dagon, you are within the circle of trust now. This is a very
Boy.
complicated situation.
Right?
Wait a second.
Oh boy. Who's got the modifier?
No, no.
Oh boy.
Shit.
We may have a bottle of ether in somebody's back.
Go to sleep.
Here's the thing, Dagon.
Those histamines fuck me up.
Just keep eating pie and listen to Jester.
Those people that came out of the ruins before us.
Yeah.
That we were like, hey, hide from them because they're scary people.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They sort of snuck into the town and they killed her. So because we were hired to protect her, sort of, we were hired. So we decided, oh, you know what we should do is we should go after them and make them pay. So that's what we're doing now, following them.
He's just looking real intent at you, like his mouth.
So that's what we're doing now, following them.
He's just looking real intent at you, like his mouth still kind of half encrusted with bug pie and other pies, caught in his black beard as he goes, oh.
But you'll still be paid for all your time.
Yeah, I assume.
And
And you didn't wish to share this information with me. Now an accomplice in the murder of a member of the
you're not an accomplice. No, you're not an accomplice. Because we're trying to clear. We're trying to.
No, keep going. You've got it.
We're figuring out how they killed her, We're going to bring those criminals to justice. And that is why, we're sort of a detective agency at the same time. We solve mysteries.
We do. We're very good detectives.
It's definitely bad, and apologies. We were improvising in the moment because it is obviously a very bad situation.
Yeah.
What we are discussing now is how to minimize the fallout from that problem. So, one of the reasons I had considered contacting Astrid and Eadwolf was because we could try to cover our tracks, pretend it never happened, not doing a very good job here, or...
I just see Matt. My Archie sucks. Right next to me.
No one in the assembly is a very big fan of each other. We could just try to be straightforward with my friends and let them know what has happened.
Why would we tell Eadwolf and Astrid? Why wouldn't we immediately tell Ludinus or another high-ranking member of the Assembly?
To get some help here. Muscle.
I have a deep feeling they're not good at keeping secrets. If they were to be departed by one of their higher-ranking officers to come and help us, that would be one thing, but going to them first seems like a misstep.
Well, they know that we're with...
Dagon, about it all?
Yeah, what was he? But you were about to say
those
something.
names?
I don't know half of what you just said, people and stuff. All I do know is you don't fuck with the Cerberus Assembly.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we know, man. That's kind of why we didn't tell you. We didn't want to, put you in an awkward
Yeah, no, I kind of wish I didn't hear that.
I mean, if it's any consolation, I'd completely forgotten that you didn't know.
And we also have been carrying her dead body with us to return it to them.
Well, that makes it
That's
right as rain.
No, I realize that sounds worse.
We also wanted to maybe dump it in the lava, maybe.
Dump it in.
We didn't
That
talk about...
is probably your best bet.
Okay.
And just keep going north and never go back. Just live up here. I can show you ways. It's not comfortable. Oh, boy, this is a right mess you got yourself into.
I push some of the shepherd's pie over. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about
I
it.
think, though, that the longer we hide it, the worse it will be with us in the assembly, and perhaps letting them know that she was murdered, not by us, but by our old friend.
I don't know if that's the call for tonight, though.
No, not tonight.
But yeah, I agree. That's a...
I just know that it will get worse the more time elapses.
I think I agree
fair.
as well. If we just leave her here, the question is how did we survive and not her? I thought we were watching her.
Plus, I have the ability to make people tell the truth. I'm sure a lot of other people in the assembly have that ability as well.
Wish you had the ability to fucking wipe my mind right now.
Working on it.
Do you want me to?
Can you?
I mean, I can.
Then, if you wouldn't mind, I don't want to know about this. Culpable deniability. Look, your business is your own, but this puts me in a weird position. That I'm gonna have to ask for a lot more money.
Yeah, I understand. We do. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot to give, but
Oh, yeah, that's true, because we actually, flies out of my pockets.
yep.
So, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Okay, tell you what. I will definitely do that for you. Here's the thing, though. Do we want to do that tonight, or do we want to talk to Essek? Because regardless, I can make it disappear tomorrow for you, or the next day, and you still won't know.
That way you won't have to keep remembering every time that we forget that you don't know. And we will.
Just one bad night of sleep. Or two.
First thing in the morning? Wake up, have a coffee, and wipe your memory?
How does that work? Because if, the memory sticks, and he remembers that he remembered it the next day.
Uh-oh.
How does that
We'll
work?
find out.
You've done it before, though, have you not?
Well, yeah, but that was instantaneous, you know what I
Right.
mean? But I never had the ability to do it from days before, so obviously.
It'll work.
I think you just cover it with something, maybe. Just be like, oh,
Yeah.
I've been feeling sick for,
It's like a chain
for a
reaction.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you got a stomach thing.
Well, regardless, this is a fine mess you're in.
Yeah.
Let's just keep traveling north and hope for the best. Maybe it'll take a while for them to figure it out. I don't know.
We'll figure it out as we go, Dad, and that's what we do.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Mighty Nine.
Okay,
Not your problem to worry about.
okay.
We'll keep you safe, Dragon.
All right. I'm gonna go, bud.
Okay, good night.
Fair.
Up. Goes and makes his way to bed.
I totally forgot he was here. I'm so sorry.
No.
He was so familiar. I thought we were cool.
So, Caduceus, when can you talk to Vesteragna again?
2 more days? 2 more days.
And is there anyone in the world that we know who might have any information about these locations? A2, Aor?
Well, Essex,
Talk
right?
to.
Want to try Essek?
We could try. It doesn't alert the Cerberus Assembly in the same way as Astrid does.
The other thing is, have we talked to Essek about Nonagon or any of that yet?
I can't remember. I don't think
I don't think we
did.
have.
It's a lot of conversation for 25 words.
Let's just hit up the Bright Queen.
Let's-
take a big shot.
I think we should let him know that we're in a lot and that maybe we need to figure out a way to have a longer conversation and we can't do it on this end.
Okay. I don't know how we'll get there. We can't teleport here.
No, but maybe we can talk somehow.
Okay.
Quick question before we. What are the goals? I know that the plans are amorphous, but like, what are we? What's the good outcome here?
But I mean, I assume we all think that whatever Lucian's doing is probably bad,
Sure.
right? So I think the goal is to stop it?
So that's a goal, but it doesn't seem like. I feel like that's a goal. I don't know if that's the goal. I feel like everybody's a little all over the place. I don't know. You're all
Well, a bit thrown.
thrown.
It's kind of outside the rule book when someone lives, dies, lives again, dies, and then lives a third time from the first version.
Although we have seen some of that in our travels, right? In Jorhas, we learned about them having souls that can jump into each other's bodies when they die and
Yeah.
stuff. It's not the same thing. but-
Connected to the Luxon in some way.
That's kind of my question is, from the second that you found out that your friend was back, was the goal to stop him from doing something evil? Was that the plan from day one?
No.
Well, I think the original plan was that there's still this brewing tension between the Empire and the Dynasty, and
Well,
both sides seem to believe that there is divinity eliminating magic.
I'm just talking about your friend. Like we went somewhere to see if he was still in the ground, and he wasn't. And then this happened, but like
I think his thread is coming up alongside ours here. Because the reason we came was to spend time with his dead woman and learn a little bit about what she was doing and what the Empire is doing. And what the Empire is doing is at odds with the Dynasty. Yet again, even though that we've achieved peace, both sides are in some sort of arms race for whatever is buried up here. And we don't want the war to continue. We are trying to keep a lasting peace. Now she's dead. We're not going to learn too much from her. We might in a couple of days.
I was under the assumption when we first started heading this direction, well, when we found out that we weren't alone heading in this direction, that the goal was that you wanted your friend back. And I don't know if that goal has actually changed. I just don't know if anybody's talking about it. And I'm a little worried.
I feel like that goal is disappearing.
I never had any illusions that we were gonna get him back.
I don't know if that's what I want either. It almost feels like a betrayal of something that passed.
Maybe. But I'm just pointing out that if you wanted to know how to do it, in 2 days we could ask the person who did.
It's true. I would love to have my friend back.
I don't know if it would work, but I feel like everyone's been running in different directions.
Honestly, when we were going into that ruin, I didn't know why we were walking in. I mean, we were hired to help Vess. She's dead. It's done. We could have just walked away.
Well, I'm worried that whatever she was picking at here and whatever Lucian is picking at here, and supposedly the dynasty is as well, is going to rip apart the tenuous peace that has been achieved. Whatever it is not good. And we could contact either side. Obviously, I have ties on one, but I don't think either side wants whatever Lucian is chasing. And we're just trying to figure out what it is. We have theories, we've had visions even.
That's my thing, is I feel like we're all forgetting about this huge piece, is that we all had this shared vision of a flying city in another dimension. I'm not one for a believer in shared vision. Is that common?
I'm not common, but it's interesting that just things have been all over the place. I don't know.
What way? Because I feel like everything is converging. It's been all over the place, and now it feels like it's all coming to a head.
I'm not talking about outside. I'm just talking about everybody in here.
Oh, 100% agreed. We do not have a cohesive plan. At all. Not at all. We have not for days, not since she died. We knew what we were doing when she was alive. As soon as she was snuffed out, so was our purpose. I don't know what we're doing, but I know what I am afraid of. And I know that we are being pulled towards this thing. And I have both very real-world concerns, and then we have fate.
It's very weird.
Destiny? What is it?
Fate. I like fate. But
Call it whatever you want.
so the dynasty is a pit we haven't dug into yet. Who knows what's there?
I'm going to pull out my tarot cards.
Ooh.
Bold.
Give us a sign.
Okay.
See if I can guess which one.
Who are you going to read? Yourself?
I'm just going to pull out a card and look to our future.
Okay, cool.
Give us a sign. Oh, interesting. I pull out a card that says the magician, the tinker.
Like magician and tinker?
Mm-hmm.
Which one was facing up?
Oh, well.
Well, that number should tell you. Sure. Oh no. Never.
No, I got a roll.
Got to roll. Sorry. Forgot the system.
The magician. So, Molly drew this card for you, Caleb. It looks like you. You're sitting in a room and all around you are strange orbiting lights. Veth is on the other side of the card, though. Well, not is. Isn't that interesting?
That's weird.
Molly drew cards for all of us.
He did.
Maybe that just means that we follow the magic. What does your gut tell you, Caleb?
I've been trying to make sense of everything that's happened in the last few weeks. every day, and I am not seeing it. But I know that we are supposed to go where Molly is. Otherwise, we would not have seen the things that we've seen. We wouldn't be the mighty Nine. So the real world exists behind us, waiting for us to return.
Let's just start our own nation up here. Maybe Dagon is right.
Our own nation?
Yeah, we'll just start over.
We already have a resort town with a bar named after me and Rumble.
Very
Exactly.
cold here.
Let's go.
We don't have to go anywhere. We can.
Franchise.
We need to open the bar here.
Summer, winter.
An ice bar.
An ice bar. Yeah.
Honestly, this may sound stupid, but wherever you guys want to go, I'll be there.
That does sound stupid, Justin.
Still have a strong pull anywhere, you know? I just want to do what you guys want to do. I want to be with you.
I'm joking. It's the rhubarb that's making me silly. I feel the exact same way. As long as we're together, I feel like we're going to be doing the right thing. And that means being with Molly, too. Even if he's not Molly anymore, it means staying with him and seeing if there's some part of him still inside.
You all feel in your gut that what he's doing here is not good.
Yeah. Yes, of course. It's dangerous and powerful, and it's gonna fuck up the world if he completes it.
Well,
Well, somebody has to help the Empire and the Dynasty. Might as well be this group of schmucks.
Oh, right. I will send a message to Essek.
well,
What are we gonna say?
we only have one thing that we can say to him, right?
One word.
No, right?
But like, what is the one piece of information he could give us in 25 words that would help us the most?
Honestly, I don't know. It's not like he can send a coordinate. I guess he could.
Is he aware of any heavy dynasty activity in Foreign or Aor? And
He might have known about that group that just got slaughtered.
Maybe you just say we're headed to Aor
What do we need to know?
yeah,
And
and we need help.
Okay.
the Nonagon is here.
The Nonagon is here. We're looking for threshold crests.
Okay.
Hence,
The
hiding anything.
Okay, that's a lot. Okay.
And you poop.
Hi. We're headed to Aor. The Nonagon is here. Can you help us? We're looking for threshold crests. Do you have any knowledge? That's the worst message I've ever sent. No, it's not. No, it's not.
There was 4 ideas in
you
there.
got a lot in there.
It was concise.
You got a lot.
Okay.
Not but a moment later, you get a response from Essek. Jester, it has been a bit. That was a lot. But Aor, interesting. I'm at a Vermis outpost to its east.
wait, what?
Oh my god! He's at the what outpost?
Vermis outpost.
Vermis? A
He's not done.
Vermis?
He's not done.
That's all you have at the moment.
Vermis?
Vermis.
A4 is to the east.
Dagon, do you know where a Vermis outpost
He's
is?
asleep. We gotta go wake him up.
Oh, shit.
We can find out in the
In the
morning.
morning.
Okay.
How far away is it from? Wait. Where's your map?
Sneaky bastard.
Where's the map? I knew it. There's
Are
only
you Matt or are you
times where
David?
we ran into people we know. It's like going to the mall in a second. You're gonna run into your aunt.
Your
Wow,
aunt?
my spell's gone.
Oh my
I
God,
can't
your
send any
ex
more
on the
messages.
What's it like in Kentucky Mall?
Very different.
Won't leave James.
I don't see it on the map that you sent.
It's tiny, so it's right under foreign. It's that little red dot.
What is it
The
called?
word's foreign, A4.
Oh, that's where A4, but that's
But where's the Vermis outpost?
a Vermis.
That's the only thing that's east of Aor on the map.
Oh, A4
And,
is
yeah,
the
the
only...
Vermis outpost is not labeled on the map, as far as I.
Oh, he said he's east of Aor.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm
The
gonna
Vermis
up.
outpost.
Up
Okay.
to Dagon's room.
Unless he's literally
Okay.
on the outskirts of Aor.
Hi, I was just starting to nod off.
No,
What can I do for
I'm
you?
sorry. Have you heard of a Vermis outpost to the east?
Well, Vermis
Vermis.
Vermis is actually a collection of ships. The dynasty usually has travels occasionally, but it's usually out westward. Yeah, an outpost. There is a dynasty outpost on the eastern side of the crater of Aor.
Okay.
Of course, steer clear of it, but I've seen it there. If it's there still, I mean, it was small enough where it might change location, but that was about 4 or 5 months ago I last saw it.
Okay. Thank you.
Shit.
You can go back to sleep now. I'm sorry for waking you up.
I'll do my best. And he slowly closes the door. His eyes still look a little haunted.
I really gotta modify his memory.
Okay.
Gotta be careful what we say around people, you guys. Come on.
It's to the east of the crater.
Yeah, it's there. It's not A4. It's actually in that crater. So it's at Aor. Or at least Essek is.
Very good news.
I'm very glad we checked in on him. Because running into him could have been awkward.
This is also help from someone that we don't necessarily have to hide from. This is really good. This is somebody who could help us out a lot.
Oh, I'll call him in the morning again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So strange to have two warring nations, both capable of help of some kind. Still.
No, everyone converging in on each other.
Again.
Fate. Destiny. Rhubarb. Episode title.
So very, very true.
The pies of mine.
Fate, destiny,
The eyes of I smell Matt's pie dish, and it's just pure bourbon.
Rhubarb.
We call it that where I'm from. Merry Christmas.
Grandma's special pie. That pie's for Grandma.
The Wild Mother. They want you to call the Wild Mother.
Pies for Grandma.
All right. So do you guys have anything other business for the evening, or do you go to rest?
So what does that mean? Are we going to continue to follow him and head towards A2, or do we want to swing wide and go to A4?
We'll call Essek in the morning.
Okay. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, A2 and A, they're both north. I mean, it'd be a while before we'd have to split pick.
I think Caleb and Beth were right. I mean, it seems north is where we are bound to head.
Okay.
If no one else has anything, just a minor thing, before bed, I will go up to the 8th floor and go into that private floor. Iris opens up and go to 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll open that door and walk into a very small room with a single Tudor-style window with glass to frosted over and opaque to see through, and sit down on a chair in front of a desk, looking at a bed in the room, a small bed with the sheets completely ripped often strewn about in the pillow on the floor, and just sit in the chair and look at the bed for a while. What are we going to do about a home? Can I trust you? Should I trust you? We could make it better. If you want to. And that's it. I'll quietly leave, shut the door, plug onto my bedroom, and go to bed.
Okay. As you all find various levels of comfort
Oh, Mittens, Benji, Cupid, Optimus,
Optimist?
and Rudy. Rudy. You're with me tonight. Let's snuggle.
some in a cat cuddle, some poring over contentious choices to be made, lingering past shadows, and some revelations they didn't ask for. Eventually, sleep finds you all. And from there, we're gonna go take a break.
No.
Back here in just a few minutes to pick up
My brain.
this next leg of the journey. See where it takes us. So,
long.
see you in a few minutes.
Now experience the ultimate way to play by sitting at a table with your friends, with your face in a screen. Progress! D&D Beyond. Log in to explore strange worlds and fantastical cities, thanks to a company based in a really boring one that handles all the tedious math and reference stuff for you, so you can finally unleash the epic quest you've been crafting since middle school on your friends. Or just do what most people use it for, cranking out endless new characters while they're bored at work. I could finish these spreadsheets, but what if this paladin owned a horse? Perfect. D&D Beyond. Play with advantage.
Yes, now they're drinking glizzies.
What's a glizzy?
It's a very popular pop culture thing right now for people to
No, it's not.
consume and talk about
A glizzy.
glizzies.
This whole ad team just comes up with names with Z's in it. Try this out. A grizzy. Okay. You don't like that one? How about a grizzy?
Hey critters, Laura Bailey here. Let's see what's up in the Critical Role shop.
Glorious.
It's perfect for the home or the office or your bathroom. Roll an investigation if you want. It's basically perfect. It's holidays, you know, they're just around the corner. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. This is a lot of stuff, you guys. We have like so many cool things right now. So click on over to the Critical Role shop. Don't worry, there's a few more minutes in the break. You still got time.
Would you look at that? I think it worked. You were right, Pumat number 3. All we had to do was invoke that subscription cantrip. Pumat number 3? Oh boy. Well, hello there. I'm Pumat Prime. It's good to finally join you here in the Prime Dimension. I see this is the Twitch Prime realm, I think, and, oh, we're on the Critical Role channel, aren't we? Well, would you look at that? You got chat and everything. Respectfully, I was looking for the Prime Rib realm, but this isn't too bad. You see, if you already have access to the Amazon Prime realm, you can get a free subscription to the channel of your choice in the Twitch Prime realm. The two realms have a pretty good working relationship after that peace treaty the Prime Minister signed a few years back. You just have to remember to renew your Twitch Prime subscription at the top of each month, respectfully. And, hey, if you're already a subscriber, you can spread the joy by gifting a subscription using the Gift a Sub button. That is, assuming the Empire has sent a tax man to shopkeepers. All right, well, off to find that darn elusive Prime Rib realm. Who knew the Prime Dimension had so many pockets? Good luck.
Subscribe. Resubscribe. Brian Foster is not a cabbage.
And welcome back. So, Mighty Nine. The morning comes, you all eventually wake and begin to rouse. You come to get your breakfast and find, awake before all of you, is Dagon at the table with a hefty serving of coffee, just... Oh, hey, morning.
I slip up behind him and I shove the sword in the back of his neck.
Jesus Christ! It's the only way.
I'll go sit down with Dagon.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Morning.
Morning. How did you sleep?
Terrible.
Don't you think last night was so fun, though?
To a point, yeah.
Yeah. I, pat his arm and say, I thought the pies were delicious. I can't believe you ate so much. It makes sense that you would feel bad this morning because, you probably got kind of sick from all that pie. And I'll cast Modify Memory on him.
You go, okay. He does not resist.
Oh, sweet relief.
Yeah, he goes, well, I think the main problem was that I'm not used to eating so much sugary dishes while we're out and about traveling, and it just got in my stomach. I didn't sleep well at all. Kind of tossing and turning. Man.
You get used to it. It gives you extra energy for the next day, and we'll be cold, you'll be shivering a lot, so you'll probably need it.
Probably. Well, regardless. Is there any more pie?
Breakfast pie, yeah, that can be arranged.
Breakfast pie, like a quiche. But you could also do, how breakfast pizza, so it's like a scrambled egg with bacon slices over top of it in a pie crust.
Oh my God. What if the bacon is like a pie lattice work?
Ooh. Let's do one of those. Let's do one of those.
We're doing it.
Also breakfast pizza. Also pancakes.
Okay.
Pancake pie.
Good morning, Johan. With a very long list of food. I need waffles and pancakes.
Pancakes, yeah.
And just whatever leftover pie that you guys did not eat after we had dinner last night. And also, could we get a breakfast quiche pie that is...
Look at Johan. Johan's an asshole.
That's a bit of a cat considering you
Just a quiche, lots of egg, maybe put some capers in there as well, but then a lattice work.
Capers, Caleb, you want to put capers in a quiche?
Put the capers in. And then a lattice work of bacon to, I guess, hide the flavor of the capers.
I'll just take the capers.
As Johan turns, and acknowledges these 6 other cats around that all kind of look at each other, he goes, and then heads off, and they all follow suit.
He's the head of the union. Shit's been going down at night.
They've been organizing for a few weeks now.
They're up in that hoverboard.
What fucking crazy?
Rightly so.
We're killing ourselves.
I'm excited for the fake cat union to present itself. It's gonna be great.
God, who knows what the chicken making blue people did behind the scenes?
Oh man, I've forgotten about that.
What if the
No
next
idea
time?
what that means.
That's my people. That's Scanlan's people were the chicken making blue people.
Spectral.
Duh.
Way back.
Be fair.
Every idea of what that means.
Just imagine Blue Man Group just holding chicken.
All the chicken. I remember this.
Perfect. But yes, the day is yours. Dagon eventually helps lead you out into the familiar snow.
Oh yes, can we see the other camp? Is the camp have they packed up and left?
I'm sorry, I had a visual in my head and I have to share it before we move on with the story. Just Grog standing holding his mouth open and the blue spectral guys throwing Cornish hens and them going bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm sorry.
Whole Cornish hens.
There we go.
Yeah.
Put it in the series.
We'll write that.
Sorry. Well, as you were.
No worries. As you emerge, you discover that the fire is no longer lit. There's no smoke trail, and the camp appears to have been abandoned.
Did we want to reach out to Essek again? Here we go.
Can you do it as we walk, or do we have to be?
No, I can do it as we're walking. Yeah.
Wait. Put your hands on Bo's shoulders, and I'll make sure your face doesn't.
Oh, I'm not scrying on Essek. I'm just sending him a message.
Yep. Coming apart at the seams, you guys.
It's been a week. Yeah.
But should I see if he wants to meet us somewhere? Where is he heading? What should I ask him?
Just trying to talk.
I'd say see if we can meet and talk. And that it's important and dangerous and happening fast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all good stuff to say.
Heading north or heading your way, wondering if...
Should we give him our position in case he wants to come to us?
Well, we'll meet somewhere. What's a good meeting point from where he is? If he's at the east of Aor crater.
Well, if we are half a day's north of A5, and if this is 10 days, there's like a little mountain peak in the middle of Alawak's sanctuary, or we could meet at the flow shift. That's kind of a halfway point between.
Flow shift? Is that?
Yeah, that's where the lava seems to come up and go out.
Or there's that entrance, like where the mountains part into AR, maybe before going in at the edge of the lava river there.
Yeah, it's almost like 3/4 of the way there, but not all the way.
You possibly would have to cross the Tomb Takers, though. Maybe it's best if we just stay with them until we either get ahead of them or until he doesn't have to meet them halfway before he gets to us.
Yeah, if he's in the eastern part.
Well, I don't know what to tell him.
Well,
As
tell
we
him where
get
we are.
closer to the flow shift, we can decide if.
Yeah, it's still a few
Yep.
days out, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Essek! Do you want to meet us? Things are dangerous. It's important.
Tell him where we are. Tell him where we just left. We just left.
South of the...
We just left A5, whatever that means. Meet you by the flow change.
Moving north.
Moving north. That one did not go as well, I don't think.
Need to step up your game.
Stop trying to tell me what to say don't ask me questions when I'm sending messages.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but you stopped halfway through the message and it looked like your nose was bleeding. I'm sorry.
Essek responds, "It is fortuitous that it seems our paths unite?" This is the question. I currently oversee this outpost and cannot leave. But feel free to visit.
He oversees the outpost?
Is he being punished? Is it like a Siberian outpost where they like send somebody who's in
It's a
trouble?
Siberian outpost on a giant crater full of esoteric magic.
That's
That
true, maybe
doesn't
he's
seem
just-
like that much of a punishment.
He might be organizing excavation or...
Maybe he's tasked with
Sounds pretty
something
cool.
big.
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty big charge.
Yeah.
So he's not going to meet us, but we can go there, he says.
I guess next message, just warn him that the Tomb Takers are coming and that whoever they sent south is dead now.
Oh, right. I'll tell him that tomorrow.
Fair.
Or tonight, depending on what kind of spells we need today.
All right.
So are we going to continue north following behind them, at least for today?
Looks like we still got tracks on them, so we can keep following.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty.
Digging a question. Are you planning to go eastward around these peaks in the middle of Alawak Sanctuary, or a westerly direction? You wouldn't hug the lava river?
Well, I mean, it depends on what their footsteps are taking us, necessarily.
Right.
If they're smart, they're going to avoid Alawak.
Oh, yes, of course.
What's the danger of Alawak?
Well, it's a whole massive, giddy community that generally wants to keep itself unknown. I mean, we have an in to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I don't know about if your friends do or not.
Oh my gosh, what if we got to Alawak Sanctuary, the Yetis help us get there like to the next location even faster.